Hi everyone, Shai here. I hope all of you are doing good. Welcome to another new video. Welcome to our journey through time. Today, we're diving into the mysterious world of abandoned cities. Join us as we follow the footsteps of daring explorers who have ventured into these silent landscapes, capturing the beauty and hidden secrets of these deserted locations. From the haunting remnants of Kayaköy in Turkey to the ghostly ruins of Wittenoom in Australia, we'll uncover the stories these forgotten places hold. Here are most of the largest abandoned locations in the world. Number 1. Kayaköy, Turkey. Since 1923, Kayaköy has remained untouched, just 3.1 miles from the bustling tourist hub of Hisaronu, yet mysteriously overlooked. Under the hot sun, stone houses slowly crumble, harboring a tale of abandonment eager to be unraveled. Once called Levisi, this forsaken village was a harmonious home to around 10,000 Anatolian Muslims and Greek Orthodox Christians, thriving together since the 14th century. But the end of the Greco-Turkish War brought an abrupt change. The population exchange saw Levisi become Kayaköy, or Rock Village, as 6,000 Christians departed, leaving their beautiful stone homes and churches behind. A historic moment orchestrated by Nobel Prize-winning scientist Fridtjof Nansen uprooted over 200,000 Greeks and 300,000 Turks, each seeking a new settlement. The former residents of Levisi found solace near Athens, yet Kayaköy's hillside location didn't appeal to the newly arrived Muslims from Greece, leaving it empty. In 1957, a powerful earthquake dealt further blows, leaving the once beautiful buildings damaged. To this day, the hillside village stands in eerie silence, a testament to the resilience and tragedy of forgotten communities and the senseless nature of war. A visit to Kayaköy reveals the untold story of a forgotten past, shrouded in time's embrace. Number 2. PYRAMIDEN, Norway. PYRAMIDEN, once a coal mining community under Soviet rule, stands abandoned within eerie silence. The town appears deserted, as though the residents decided to take off at the same time, leaving their daily paraphernalia behind. Rows of neatly stacked plates in the cafeterias, withered plants on the windowsills, and crisply folded sheets on the beds remain untouched. Visiting PYRAMIDEN is a spectacularly eerie and unique experience. The Soviet culture and architecture saturate the town, with the statue of Lenin standing tall in the center square, signifying the former provenance of communism in the region. Winter in PYRAMIDEN brings about almost total isolation, with only the occasional stray polar bear making its way through the silent streets. The town can be reached by boat from around mid-May until the beginning of October, when the waters bordering the town are free from sea ice. For 3 long months during the cold winter season, the town is engulfed by 24-hour darkness. The reasons behind the town's demise lie in the Soviet Union's declining economy in the 1990s, political unrest, and depleting coal reserves. The town's end was hastened by the devastating airplane crash that took place at Operaftulid in 1996. On its approach to the Svalbard airport, the Vnukovo Airlines Flight 2801 from Moscow crashed. All 141 passengers aboard died, including 3 children and many of the mine workers' family members. After that, it didn't take long for everyone to simply leave. Number 3. Goldfield, Arizona. This place is straight out of a Western movie. Hidden away near Phoenix, Arizona, Goldfield is a fun day trip destination at the base of the Superstition Mountains. This treasured ghost town in the Southwest transports visitors to the old Wild West with its charming buildings lining the rustic Main Street. Back then, a prospector's discovery of high-grade ore in the Superstition Mountains ignited a massive gold rush, drawing more miners to the bounty. Mammoth mines opened in the area, and thus Goldfield was born. Soon, the thriving settlement had over 1,000 residents, a post office, a church, a schoolhouse, and many more establishments sprung up. Alas, the gold eventually dwindled, forcing the mines to close, and Goldfield slowly descended into poverty. By 1898, a mere 5 years after its inception, the town lay deserted, a ghostly echo swept away by the winds of time. Years later, Goldfield's enchantment resurfaced as a haven for tourists. Today, it stands as a must-see attraction with old buildings transformed into charming tourist shops, quaint cafes, and a delightful ice cream parlor. Adventure seekers can try their luck panning for gold, ride a narrow-gauge train to the mines, and indulge in thrilling zipline escapades. However, the piece de resistance comes alive every weekend as actors dressed in old Western attire recreate riveting gunfights on the lively Main Street. Before moving on to the next point, I'd like to take a moment to introduce you all to my merchandise. You can support my content by getting your favorite products from my store or by simply joining my channel. Your support means a lot to me. Now, let's get back to the video. Number 4. ROGHUDI VECCHIO, Italy. You could say they're Greek ruins, yet they lack the typical temples of Apollo or urns adorned with striding athletes. Instead, its modern character emerges through remnants like the pizza oven and discarded Coke bottles. With origins dating back to the 11th century, this Italian town nestled in the Espremont Mountains boasts deep roots possibly reaching ancient times. Calabria, the region it inhabits, rests at the toe of Italy's boot, once serving as a toehold for Greek colonization in the 8th century BC under the name Italoi, a name that eventually became Italia. A little further rests the new ROGHUDI, which was founded by the residents of old ROGHUDI VECCHIO. The stark contrast between the two towns is striking. One is bustling with life, and the other is cloaked in haunting silence. While just 11 miles apart, the journey between the villages unfolds as an adventurous escapade through rough winding roads amidst the rugged Espremont National Park terrain. Overharvesting of timber has led to erosion, further exacerbated by Calabria's harsh climatic cycles characterized by arid summers punctuated by intense winter rainstorms causing severe flooding. In the early 1970s, a devastating flood rendered ROGHUDI VECCHIO uninhabitable, driving away nearly all its residents and leaving behind the vestiges of a once thriving community with a millennium-long legacy. Number 5. BURJ Al Babas, Turkey. No, this is not a glitch in the Matrix. You really are looking at Disney castles as far as the eye can see. Castles are the embodiment of elegance and fairy tales, but they can also evoke a mysterious allure, especially when abandoned on a Turkish hillside for years. Behold BURJ Al Babas, nestled in northwestern Turkey, where numerous Gothic-style castles stand proudly with picturesque turrets and balconies. Once a grand property development project, these castles now lie untouched due to financial constraints, except for the curious visitors who occasionally wander their halls. Back in 2014, the visionary Serhat Property Group aimed to build 732 majestic castles along with leisure centers, Turkish baths, and bustling shops near the historic Wittenoom village between Istanbul and Ankara. Out of the 732 planned castles, 583 were completed, but only a few found buyers. As challenges surfaced, most buyers withdrew their interest, and in 2018 the entire project came to a halt as Serhat Property Group faced hardships. Today, the enigmatic BURJ Al Babas castles still sit on the hillside, attracting intrigued tourists looking for a glimpse of this magical and whimsical sight that looks straight out of a painting. Number 6. Wittenoom, Australia. The town of Wittenoom in Western Australia's north was built to house workers for the nearby asbestos mines and their families. The lethal mineral led to the death of an estimated 1,200 people, including workers and residents, with the mine's asbestos tailings still scattered throughout the region. Asbestos, once lauded for its strength and heat resistance, found its way into various construction materials like insulation, tiles, and pipes. Little did they know that this seemingly miraculous mineral would become a silent killer associated with severe health issues such as lung cancer, mesothelioma, and asbestosis. In the past, asbestos miners suffered the gravest consequences, inhaling copious amounts of asbestos dust during their labor. They endured chronic breathing difficulties and lung cancers. These robust workers, once full of life, were reduced to heavy coughing and gasping for air, a terrifying sight that left their families grieving and pondering why the dangers had gone unnoticed. Today, we are well aware of asbestos's significant threats, leading to strict workplace regulations to minimize exposure. Despite this, many parts of the world, particularly developing countries, still grapple with this hazard as asbestos persists in construction materials. Abandoned places are sometimes even more beautiful than ordinary ones. There's something about the silence, the desolation, the tragedy that had to occur for the desertion of the area to happen. So, what do you say? Will you also go explore abandoned places? Did you get the Urban Explorer bug? Let us know in the comments. So, that was all for today. I hope you have watched the video up to this timestamp. Make sure to press the like button if it amazed you. Press the subscribe button if you still haven't subscribed to the channel, as it's totally free. You can follow me on all social media platforms. All links are given in the description. You can also watch other cool stuff. The playlist link is also mentioned in the description. I will catch you up soon in the next video. Till then, peace out.